So it's one of the rare places where there is a safe space for both grant seekers and foundations to speak to one another about the issues as they develop.
Exchange with the peers, and then really getting to know what is going on in different countries and what similar issues we have and how we can transfer this from one country to another and then make it something that is more different and innovative. I would say that Grantmakers East Forum is one of the most valuable learning platforms.
We're very excited to host Grantmakers East Forum in Tbilisi, Georgia this year, as we're discussing the theme that is very relevant to Georgia, but also relevant to the other parts of the world, which is common action for social change. And I believe it cannot be like, we couldn't choose a better place, because although Georgia is a very small country on the map, it has been on the crossroad of civilization for many years, and things that are happening here sometimes indicate what will happen around.
We can see that there are many similarities beyond when we look at Armenia, when we look at Georgia. So I think there's a lot to, it's kind of a peer learning group where we learn from each other's experiences.
For me, forums like Grantmakers East that brings together local, national, regional and international foundations is a perfect example of how this ecosystem works, where we come together to exchange, learn, reflect.
Compared to 10 years ago, there was a trend that organizations from the West went out of Eastern Europe because they thought developments were so good we can move on to other regions or to other topics. The political developments in the recent years and also the lack of freedom of press, freedom of expression, gives us a glimpse of why the Grantmakers East Forum is much more needed than 10 years ago.